there, Anel. Thank you so much for joining us today from True Soul Science. We really enjoyed your talk. You covered so much ground. It was absolutely fascinating. I was particularly intrigued by the aspect of visioning. Would you like to share that with us?
Yeah, sure. You're so welcome. It was amazing to have this opportunity to speak to this wonderful group of extraordinary women today. Just to give you a little bit more, on the vision. I cannot tell you enough how important it is to have a vision. This is the basis of all that we do, well, everything that I teach, that without a vision that you are working from, we're aimless. You know, it's a little bit like a ship without a compass. You get in your car, you start driving, you don't know where you're going. We need to have an idea of where we are going. It keeps us focused, it keeps us motivated. And not just that, it's a little bit like, imagine the blueprint of a house. You cannot build a house if you don't, well, I guess you could, but who knows what's going to come out of it. But the blueprint of the house establishes where your foundations are, how you build your walls and how you finish them off. I mean, that's entirely up to you, and those are things that change with time, but ultimately you at least have a blueprint. You know where your rooms are going to be and how you're going to be moving forward. It gives you structure. My mentor, Mary Morrissey, always says that you come from your dream, you don't go towards it. In moments where, well, let me just tell you about the process of visioning before we go on more about the importance of it. The process of visioning is that, I mean, we've all as little kids had the ability to put on the idea of being a fireman or being a ballerina or a school teacher or, sorry, I can't think of anything more exciting at this point as an example, but you all know what I mean. Just the way we were able to use that mental faculty of ours, that imagination, we could feel it, sense it. It was like we were living that life. Now, with visioning, this is exactly what you want to achieve. You want to involve all of your senses. You want to be able to step into it, almost wear it like a little jacket, and see yourself. Let's take a dream home again for an example. When you are in that dream home of yours, what does it look like? What are the finishes on the walls? Go and walk barefoot in that house. See what surfaces you've got. Are you on a plush carpet? Are there bright carpets? Are you walking on tiled floors? What are in the different rooms? If you have windows, how big are they? And what are the views on the outside of these windows? Feel it. Smell the smells in your house. Like there's a meal cooking. What are the food you are eating in this house? How are you preparing it? Who's preparing it? Who are having these meals with you? What are you feeling like in your physical body? Are you in good shape? Are you slender? Are you voluptuous? Are you strong? You know, feel how you feel in that life. And, excuse me, see the relationships that you are having, the conversations you have. Get as much detail into that vision as you possibly can. Because at the end of the day, what you want to achieve is a feeling sense of what it is you would ultimately love. What that does is it raises your vibration, and when you are constantly focused on this and you vibrate at this level, you cannot help but attract those things into your life, because that's where it's at, and this is where you are vibrating. Also, if you have a very clear vision and you have to make decisions, if you have challenges, anything that comes your way, you literally go, you put that on like a little coat, and you think from that space of your vision where you are the man or the woman that has already achieved this, that already lives this dream life. And you go as that person and you make the decision here today. What would that man do? What would that woman do in that vision? Because ultimately we are the same people. I am the same person I am as that person in the vision. It's just we vibrate at a different level. And this is what you do. You use this vision to raise your vibrations so that you can be more creative, so that you can be in line. Also, when you do that, when you come from your dream, it is just like everything lines up for you, and it just makes it so much easier. It just happens with a lot more ease. What I can say with regard to the visioning process, it's really important to write it down. Write it, don't type it, don't just put it in your head. Try and spend time, take half an hour, however much time you need, and go and sit down and write these things down. because when we write, we engage different senses in our body. We engage just our nervous system, different hemispheres of our brains. It's just a much more effective process. There's a lot of studies being done on that. I can't recall all that now. But it really helps to also, when you write, come from a place of gratitude, as though you already have it, own it, it's yours, that is your life. And also do it from, as if it's here now. If it's here now, and from a place of gratitude. I am so happy and grateful now that I live in this mansion, that I have achieved my goals, that I have this wonderful business, that I'm in this loving relationship. Put it down as if you haven't, put it down as if it is now. And spend time with this, and several times a day. Just look at that, think of it. Think of parts of it. You don't always have to go through the whole picture, the whole vision. But have little Polaroid shots, like with this old Polaroid cameras, have little shots that you can stick on little notepads and or Post-its across your car or in your wallet, and every time you get faced with that, you just slip back into that state of being, into that dream. So yeah, that's just a little bit about visioning. I mean, I offer workshops on visioning, and there's a lot more to be said for it, but in a nutshell, that is the process of visioning and the importance, why it is important.